Hi, my name is Estela Morales. I'm a victim advocate here at the Yolo County District Attorney's Office. During the month of October, it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and what we do is we try to focus on our victims to empower them, to guide them through the criminal justice process, to empower them so they can better themselves. We help them with the victim compensation program, which will give them the tools to relocate to a safe place.
Hi, my name is Selena Alvarez. I'm the Associate Director here at Empower Yolo. We offer free, safe, and confidential services to survivors of sexual assault, domestic violence, stalking, human trafficking, and child abuse. We have a range of services that are offered in English and Spanish, from our crisis line, which is a 24-hour hotline that anybody can call day or night if they need to speak to a confidential counselor, if they need resources, or just need a listening ear to talk to about their situation. We also have a domestic violence safe house. It's at a confidential location here in Yolo County. Currently, our shelter is a 31-bed shelter. We are in the middle of a remodel to expand and build 2 new rooms, which has just begun this month. So we have a high demand for shelter in our county.
My name is Julia Hernandez, and I work here at Yolo County District Attorney's Office in the Victim Services Division. In the Victim Services Division, we get cases referred to us. Once the District Attorney's Office gets the case from any local law enforcement agency, a domestic violence case, any case, but we're talking about domestic violence, then the case gets referred here for charging, and if it gets charged, then the case also gets referred down to Victim Services so that we can contact the victim of the crime and the survivor. And we're calling that person prior to arraignment. We're letting them know all about the court process, and we're letting them know what their rights are. That's the most important thing. California Constitution has 18 rights that are afforded to victims, and they have certain rights like being able to come to court at any and all times. They have the right to know what's going on, to have their questions answered. And oftentimes domestic violence victims, they don't want the relationship to end, they want the violence to stop. So I think some of the myths about domestic violence is people believe that victims may like the abuse, they are staying in that relationship, so they must think that that's okay, that the violence is okay. That's not true. Nobody wants to be hurt in their relationship. Everybody wants to be safe in their homes.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Sheasley, and I'm a therapist here at Empower Yolo. In the therapy department, some of the services that we provide include individual therapy at both our Woodland office and our West Sacramento office. And we also have support group at our Woodland office and our West Sacramento office.
One of the services we provide to victims of domestic violence is we accompany them to court if there's a pending criminal case against the defendant or against their abuser. And a lot of the times we go into court with them, we sit with them as support person while they testify. We explain to them what the court process is and what they can expect when testifying or when going into a court appearance.
My name is Tiffany Avila. I am a student at UC Davis, and I'm a victim services intern here at the Yolo County District Attorney's Office. The District Attorney's Office has a program with UC Davis where they'll hire interns to work for them, and it's a really good opportunity and experience where we get to learn a lot more about the criminal system. We also get to learn under victim services the opportunities and the resources that they offer to victims and the help they offer to them. As an intern, I've been able to sit in courts. I've been able to help the staff here in order to help victims go through the cases that they're going through.
My name is Heather Blair. I'm a victim advocate with the Yolo County District Attorney's Office. In my role as a victim advocate, I am fortunate enough to not only work with victims of domestic violence, but individuals who may have been perpetrators of domestic violence. In my role, I go to the Yolo County Day Reporting Center, and I meet with individuals who are clients there who are offenders on probation or parole. as I said, some of which who may be perpetrators of domestic violence. And in my role there as an educator, what I do is I help these offenders listen to a victim impact statement by a child who has witnessed and been an indirect victim of domestic violence. What I'm able to see is that these offenders are impacted by the child's voice after they've already done jail time or prison time and had time to think about what they have done or what they've seen in their lives, or how, if they're able to reflect on how they maybe were victims of domestic violence, this class and this opportunity gives them the chance to realize that they can change their behavior, and that they can move on from former acts of violence that they may have committed.
Domestic violence is a plague that has affected up to 1 in every 4 women at some point in their lifetime. 1.3 million are victims of physical assault by an intimate partner each year.
My name is Laura Valdez. I am the director for the Victim Services Program. One of the things I can say is every single one of the cases that we have is treated very individually. And we're very fortunate in Yolo County to have a very dedicated and committed group to our Victim Services Program. Our advocates really do what they do from the bottom of their heart. Each one of our victims, each one of our domestic violence victims is treated as an individual and provided the services that they need for their individual situation. It's not us, it's not the advocates who get them out of this, it's themselves. They are truly, truly fighters and survivors of their victimization.
Hello, I'm a survivor of domestic violence. Me and my children went through a rough time where my children's father was abusing us, mentally, physically, emotionally. It was really hard, a tough time. I went into the office of the Domestic Violence Services Department, and they're really helpful, and they helped me get through it. There's many times I wanted to give up. I wanted to quit. I didn't want to go through the process. I didn't want to relive it. The good thing is they help you. They're there for you. They stick by you. And I never gave up. I went in, I testified, I got it over with, and in the end, it was worth it. So I encourage anybody that's wanting to give up to never give up. Keep pushing, do what you have to do, testify, and it all comes out okay. Here I am, proving life, I'm a survivor. I encourage you not to give up.